After 10 minutes, I left the clear area and went back to the hilltop. The place was full of city people. Some were playing loud radios, wanting to show off their treasures. Why come to a hill to play loud music? I wanted to find a temple to sleep for the night, but before I reached the gate, I felt someone following me. I turned around fast, and my followers stopped. There were 6 or 7 of them. Some had bumps at their waists. They clearly had guns. My heart beat fast. Who would be brave enough to follow someone with guns like that? I stopped, lit a cigarette, and watched as one of them came closer. Things were looking bad. The group was not even trying to hide. They were very open. And one man walking straight to me, even a fool could tell they were police officers in normal clothes. The man, a strong middle-aged man, looked at me and showed a badge. I am Officer Cheng. You need to come to the station. I put my lighter in my pocket, looking at him. 6 other police officers surrounded me. No way out. Not that I needed to fight. I had not done anything wrong. I took a breath of my cigarette. Sure, but what is this about? I thought it was about Red's kidnapping, that the police had found out about it. But Cheng's face became dark, and he smiled in a mean way. Friend, it's a big problem. I blinked, confused. What's a big problem? He waved a hand, finished talking. Take him to the station, then search him. Another police officer, also middle-aged, added, not good. It's dark, and the road is long. If he does something on the way, we lose our evidence. Their talk confused me. Evidence? The only strange thing I had was that package of newspapers, but since when was carrying old papers a crime? I stood tall. What is happening? You have a whole group watching me. What could I do? Are you going to search me right here in front of everyone? Cheng and the other police officer looked at each other. The second man stepped forward. If you don't want a public search, we will put handcuffs on you. We cannot take chances. His words hit hard. This was much more serious than I had thought. I am Wesley Wei, I said quickly. There must be a misunderstanding. Cheng's voice was like ice. We know exactly who you are. You have friends at the police office, but the law does not favor anyone. No handcuffs? Too bad. I understand the law is fair, I said, but what am I supposed to have done? The other police officer shrugged. We will explain at the station. It is too complicated here. I sighed. No other choice. Fine, I will go, but I am not wearing handcuffs until I am officially arrested. They looked at each other again, then nodded. All right. Suddenly, I was an important person, led by police officers in front and back to the station. Inside, they quickly took me into a brightly lit room. Cheng and the other police officers sat down. Search him very well, Cheng ordered. I spread my arms, letting 2 officers search me. After half an hour, they found nothing strange. Cheng stood up suddenly. Take off your clothes. I wanted to protest, but to show I was innocent, I did what they said. I gave my suit jacket first. Cheng gave it to the other police officer, who turned it inside out, then smiled meanly and tore the lining with a sharp sound. I could not believe my eyes. 12 small, flat packages, each an inch square, fell out. Cheng opened one, showing white powder. He pushed it under my nose. Now you know why you are here. The other police officer added, call the person who told us. The information was exactly right. Time to get their reward. Who would have thought the drug seller we have been chasing was you? I was speechless, trapped. It was clear now the woman at the clear area had put those packages into my jacket's lining very skillfully. I had fallen for her acting, believing she was not working for Old Man Bai's son. Tonight, I had taken a very big hit, completely tricked. The room's lights suddenly focused on me, their bright light hurting my eyes. Feeling dizzy, I was pushed into a chair. Officer Cheng's voice was sharp and hard. Who is the supplier? Who is the dealer? Speak! I took a deep breath, forcing my voice to be calm. I have been framed. Let me contact my lawyer. His voice stayed hard like steel. You will talk eventually. We have caught you doing it. What is your excuse? I stayed steady. At least let me call Officer Chen. You know I am not a drug seller. We trust evidence, Cheng said quickly. I was trying to stay calm, but sweat covered my body. Old Man Bai's son was not just bad, he was very evil. If this went to court, I would be in prison for years, missing the meeting at Thompson Road, number 25, on the 16th. I tried again. Listen to me before you ask me many questions. Cheng leaned back. Fine, talk. Give me a cigarette first, I said. He gave me one, and I took a few breaths. I have a strong record with the police, even Interpol. We know, Cheng said. When we got the information tonight, we looked into your file. We even contacted Mr. Wilson, a senior Interpol officer. What did he say? I asked quickly. Wilson said you are very capable but often do not cooperate. You could do great things for the law or commit big crimes. My heart sank. That does not make me a drug boss. Then explain the evidence we found, Cheng said back. My mind worked fast. I could tell them about the woman, the trick, everything. But telling the whole story might not convince them, and I did not want to show the 7 gangs and 18 societies plan. If I stayed quiet though, how could I clear my name? After a moment I said, "Are you questioning me here?" Cheng replied, "We know you are good at finding ways. Orders from above, no moves until we have your statement." I made a quiet sound of unhappiness. I had hoped they would take me to the city, where I might escape on the open water. Escaping, even illegally, was my only chance to make the meeting and fix things later. But stuck in a police station, how could I break out? Cheng continued, "Wesley Wei, you are a tough man. You are caught, tell the truth." I stayed quiet. He asked me random questions which I answered, then went back to the drug charge. "I don't know anything," I said. I was tricked. The questioning lasted for hours, the bright lights never becoming dim. My martial arts training kept my body from getting tired, but my mind felt very bad. I really wanted to get revenge for this trick, but I was trapped, unable to even clear my name. At dawn, the lights finally went out.
Some were playing loud radios, wanting to show off their treasures. And one man walking straight to me. Even a fool could tell they were police officers in normal clothes. He waved a hand, finished talking. "Take him to the station, then search him."
Another police officer, also middle-aged, added, "Not good. It's dark, and the road is long. If he does something on the way, we lose our evidence."
The second man stepped forward. "If you don't want a public search, we will put handcuffs on you. We cannot take chances." Cheng's voice was like ice. "We know exactly who you are. You have friends at the police office, but the law does not favor anyone. No handcuffs? Too bad."
I wanted to protest, but to show I was innocent, I did what they said.
Cheng gave it to the other police officer, who turned it inside out, then smiled meanly and tore the lining with a sharp sound.
The other police officer added, "Call the person who told us. The information was exactly right. Time to get their reward. Who would have thought the drug seller we have been chasing was you?"
I took a deep breath, forcing my voice to be calm. "I have been framed. Let me contact my lawyer."